All right, so remember the anime I sent y'all with the dude when his one of his people got trapped in the unit, and he was caught on fire, right? So what happened was they had this little girl with these like supernatural powers, and she was like on fire. So, but she was trying to kill the terrorists though. She wasn't trying to kill them. So he was like, kill the bitch. And he was like, so what happened was, so they had a dude come on a fire extinguisher, hit up the fire extinguisher. That's what the dude in the suit went in. And then something happened. The dude screamed. He was like, "Ah!"
What was wrong with him, bro?
The chick burned him alive. So that's why he went to the suit. He said, "Go check him out." But the suit dude burnt to a crisp. Dude said, "Oh my god, he's a fucking lobster."
Oh shit!
Oh man,
that's
fucking crazy.
Bye. And I just discovered that anime today.
And what that video? It's called Angel
Cop, bro.
I'm gonna have to go check that shit.
One of the old school Japanese
shit.
Yeah,
that
bro.
Shit, the 80s anime fucking crazy.
80s Japanese animes, bro.
They don't care.
They don't care, bro. Like
they will put anything in
anything but guts exploding everywhere, intestines. But man, let's talk about one thing I want to talk about though is this generation, bro. Compared to ours when we grew up in the 90s and all the good stuff. We
did not do an intro.
We did?
All right, well.
That was an intro?
No.
That was the funny part.
That was the funny part.
Now
we got, look. Now we got to do an intro.
Right.
Hit them with it.
As intro.
Maul starting it off.
3, 2, 1, action.
Yo, it's your boy, Molly Maul.
It's your boy, Lewis and Thought.
B Eazy Da Titan, man.
And what's up, y'all? Back at it with the third episode.
3P.
InEARthoughts
Podcast, man.
Y'all want to run that back?
Yeah, let's do it again. No,
3, 2, 1, action.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Molly Maul.
It's your boy, B Eazy Da Titan, baby.
Lewis and Thought, you dig?
And we back at it with a third episode, 3P, baby.
3P on the Thoughts
Third
Podcast.
episode, man. We moving.
We on it,
We moving. And the feedback y'all been giving us has been real great, man. We've
amazing.
Been receiving that, man, and shit, taking all y'all feedback into consideration. You know, going into this third episode, man, we gonna make it do what it do.
Oh yeah, keep the interaction coming, baby. We loving it, man.
We loving it, man.
Any advice, anything, just hit us up.
Yeah, feel free, man. Criticism is always good, so feel free. To give us anything y'all got.
Yeah,
but
where we
go on to bigger and better things.
What?
So I want to talk about our generation. Coming up in the 90s, so we all 90s babies. And I'm pretty sure most of our viewers, I know y'all gonna be in the 90s babies range. So salute
to the 90s.
I
want to say, how y'all feeling about how we came up and in the 90s? It's so simple, man, compared to today's generation of mid 2000s and early 2000s folks coming up. It's like it's been a drastic change, man. Like.
Technology, man.
Technology was the biggest change, man. And,
I mean, I feel like the kids themselves
changing
have a real rapid change to their mentality.
They do, and
they way far advanced than what we are.
They are very
because they're pretty much coming out programmed from birth. To how to fall into this technological era that we in. But we didn't come from that. We pretty much came from the dirt. I mean, like our iPads and our iPhones was fucking spinning tops and yo-yos and cat guns and water guns.
Jackson shit.
All that. Playing jacks. Right. Playing jacks outside, spin tops. What else?
Right. Tag outside. Like
tag
that.
I don't know if anybody know about. I don't know if this is a country game or what. But y'all remember Curve with the basketball?
No.
Now here's the thing. Here's the beautiful thing about it. And this is why I know the 90s. And I ain't even say the 90s invented it. But I still see that era seeping through to the new era because in my neighborhood and other neighborhoods, I be seeing little dudes playing curve outside.
Yeah, I don't even know where that shit comes from.
I don't know where it comes from.
But I remember playing it. I remember
standing on the front. Like I know you used to shoot on the free throw line. You shoot, and then if you make that, you move back to the 3-point line. You shoot, and then you move to the curve line, and then you shoot, and you move to the halfway. Y'all never played that.
I don't think he played curve. I don't think he ever played curve.
You might have played curve. So curve was designed for the people that didn't have a basketball goal on the block.
You had
a basketball goal and you broke the bitch.
You broke it.
You still had because back in the 90s, all it take if you're in the neighborhood and you know everybody, you got friends, all it takes is for one person to get a basketball goal, and for some reason everybody get basketballs.
Everybody just get
nobody get a basketball because that's the designated court, in front of that person's house. So if something happened or where that goal break or we don't have no more goals, Curve was that game to where you stand on both ends of the street and literally the slope of the curve, you trying to hit it to make the ball bounce back. That's the point.
That sound hard.
It's not.
But I've seen something like that before.
That's curve, boy.
I think I know what y'all talking about, like
curve.
real shit.
Hey.
I think I've seen that play a couple times.
No, it's been played.
Hey.
It's a hood classic.
And then you hit the curve, and then it bounce off the curve.
It bounce back. That's
the point. Then they had the little rule, like if you can get it over the car,
Over
like
the car,
if a car passing, and you throw it up, and that bitch bounce back. Like some neighborhoods had that be like 2 points. And some people had to be like game over.
Straight up just game over.
If I can hit it, because you can't see it. You can't see the curve.
So it has to hit. So you have to shoot over the car and it has to hit the curve. Right, shooting over the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
okay.
hit the curve.
That's like
One
a challenge,
curve
though.
To one curve to another curve.
But see, I can understand why that'd be a game, because that's a good challenge, though. Because not everybody can do something like that, though.
And it was dope. And it was just simple, but it was fun.
Right, I'm about to say simple as fuck, but fun.
Yeah, when we was growing up, I was around 10, 11. I was living in the East. Like my little block, not only did we play curve, but we had a league. Like literally, we had.
So yeah, y'all had like your own little team or whatever.
It was like we had doubles, and then we had singles, and we had championships.
Oh wow! So
we mixed in wrestling with the shit too.
Yeah, it's
the
always
heavyweight champion, the intercontinental champion, the tag team champion.
Yeah,
you feel me? And I won all the belts. You feel me? I was Grand Slam champion at one time. Now, the curve was a shit, dog. That was a dope ass game.
See, the kids don't know about curve.
Nowadays you won't hear about none of that no more, unless we talking about it as adults.
Right.
You know.
Give them a tell.
You won't see that outside no more. It's crazy, man. It's a big difference, man, and like the violence too is crazy. Like when I was a teenager, I never thought about walking around with my friends and go carjacking people.
No.
That's the last thing on my mind.
Right.
You still,
you know,
back in that time, a teenager was still considered a kid.
Right. Exactly.
Like you was a teenager, you had a little bit more leniency, but you still was considered, an adolescent, a kid.
Right. So I'm sitting there playing RuneScape with my little nerdy friends. You know what I'm saying?
Still doing shit like that. 13, 14. I mean, you start to transition, but there's still that wonderful, joyful, kid-like activity that you do. You play sports, you play football with your partners and stuff.
You ain't thinking about vagina.
You're not thinking about
You ain't thinking about vagina.
You're thinking about vagina.
That's what you're thinking about. Yeah, that's what's on your mind. So you ain't got time to call jack because you trying to jack back. We're not jacking because
we know.
But you trying to get somebody old lady behind the house somewhere.
I had to hit it with more than one. I had to hit it with more than vagina. I had to hit him again with it. Look, cause he didn't hit me the first time. You didn't hit me the first time, huh?
No, I heard you, but it sounded like you said you wasn't thinking about vagina. I was like, no, I was thinking about vagina. I'm talking about 12 years old. I'm like, boom, I'm locked in. I'm zeroed in. This is what I want. You hear me? Like, this is the.
I feel like we're not really actually thinking about going out there and hitting anything. Like we just sitting there like, okay, well, we can have our little, our fetishes supplement for us, until we get to that point. Okay, well, let's experiment.
Because we was young, you didn't know.
We didn't know.
It was like the ultimate conquest for a kid.
I ain't gonna lie, I was scared when I was young. I was like, man, I don't know.
You wasn't scared. You was hard to your partners. You were like, yeah, I'm gonna do this woo woo. And then when that time come now, boy, them knees start buckling. Because everything start going through your head.
Because you be like, damn, I gotta put on the front for my home.
You got to.
Right, you got to.
Without a doubt.
And your biggest fear is that I make sure I perform good. Cole put it perfectly in and I ain't never did this before. He pretty much laid the whole game now. Like that whole song, that's one of my favorite songs of that album. Because he pretty much laid the whole game now. That's pretty much what every young man at that age was going through when it came down to that one magic moment.
Right.
You feel me? And do that still happen? I mean, I don't have no information on it, but
I don't think no. It ain't like that no more.
I feel like it's way
more. I ain't did this
like
before. You heard me? That's the shit. Because I ain't did this before.
But I'm thinking like,
go ahead.
But
look, see, the difference is you got kids these days now. It ain't everything. See, the difference with us, we knew how to take our time.
Right.
We knew what the chase was.
Mm-hmm.
See, it ain't no more chasing. It ain't like, damn, I'm gonna flirt with her today. Then the next day, I'm gonna tell her some more slick shit.
Right.
And cause that to us back in the day, that was like a challenge for us. See if we could get her. You know what I'm saying?
That was
see what we could do with her.
Yeah.
Let's see how far I could take this shit. You hear me? Like that was a challenge. But today, you got kids like when we fuck.
Yeah, straight up.
Literally.
And it's weird.
When you gonna let me getting them cheeks, and then after they getting the cheeks, it's like, oh yeah, I did that.
I did that.
It ain't never no reward no more. You don't feel accomplished
no
more.
Never feels accomplished
when you sexing.
I mean, shit, they pass it on to their homies next.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man, like that.
Because I ain't never did this before.
That
you heard me? That's my shit.
I love it, I love it because he laid it out, Brett. He pretty much gave you that whole scenario because you know Cole a 90s kid.
Yeah.
That whole scenario, and that's how it was back then. And see, now the young ladies are a little bit too advanced.
Yeah,
they really quick.
They gonna shake that ass, and they. Matter of fact, dog, it's crazy. Because matter of fact, you don't even got the dudes hitting these females line like, "Man, what's good?" You got the females really like, yeah, they would hit your line like, "Man, what's up with you?"
Bro,
Yeah,
they would lie,
blatantly
lie about their age too.
Right. But that's the weird thing about it. Like back in the G, you know, it was weird for a female to go at a dude neck like that. I mean, you'll have them that brave type. You feel me? That'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I want you, but it wasn't so aggressive.
So
these days they come at you like, yeah, what's the hand with that?
Yeah,
you start covering up like, what you mean?
Wait, mom,
you ain't that bitch the whole time because I ain't never did this before.
On the real, it's crazy because like you know it just changed the whole dynamic when it comes to young love and relationship, dog. It's crazy.
Dynamic is completely changed. But see, this is my thing too, dog. Like I don't think y'all realize this, but it's a whole transition to who play the dominant role these days as well. Mm-hmm. Like females, shout out to the females, you dig? I want to shout out my ladies. Females have taken a dominant role so hard, it's crazy. Like you got men out here really like submissives and shit these days. Matter of fact, though, it's funny. I heard an interview with the Breakfast Table 2 days ago. And the chick called in to Angela Yee to tell her she tired of fucking her man in her ass, and she want to basically quit doing what she. And it, first of all, it was her husband. She turned her husband out to anal play. She did this shit, bro. She turned him out to anal play. You dig? Call Yee like, oh, I'm tired of this shit. She basically bored of it now, and she want to know how she can end it.
Stop doing it. What you mean?
Wait.
She turned him out to it, dog.
Wait, so she got him into doing anal.
Yes.
Now. And so now she trying to take away.
You know what he's saying?
What he saying?
Y'all know what I was about to come with. Y'all really fell for that shit. I was about to say, yeah.
Well, this is the line.
But no, that's crazy because you know what happened. That's crazy, bro. Is that that's actually good. Let's break this down. So I gotta get up and let Pac sit up front, man. Let Pac see that.
Bucket hat, daddy. Pull up bucket hat, daddy.
We on our 90s shit, but I'm glad you said that because that's submissive shit. So. Females have this thing, especially if you're in long-term relationships. Mm-hmm. Females have this thing to where they like to play with a man's ass.
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from.
Oh, let me tell y'all, though. I got a story for this.
There we go. What's the story?
Bruh, oh my God. So I was dating this chick, man, about maybe a year and a half ago.
Don't call her name out.
I'm not going to say no names.
But you know who you are.
But yeah, you know who you is.
They definitely know who it is.
You
know who you is. You definitely know who you are. So, man. So, you know, we getting intimate, you know what I'm saying? We about maybe several months in at this point. So we getting intimate, and she like, you know, I'm gonna finger your booty a lot, you know. I'm like, let me put your booty.
Oh, no.
Bro. I kid you not,
what
bro.
You told her, bro?
That's what the answer was.
I told her, like, I don't know about that. I don't feel comfortable with that. She's like, it's not gonna hurt. I'm like, it's not gonna hurt.
Oh shit!
How you gonna tell me? That's like a nigga have a knife saying, "Son, I'm about to cut you," but it ain't gonna hurt that bad.
Yeah, let me see a little blood real quick.
Yeah, a little blood. How you gonna tell me how my body feels?
Right, like what the fuck?
It ain't gonna hurt.
It ain't gonna hurt like you know my body. I told him, man, look, I don't know about all that. She kept trying to convince me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know what type of kinky shit she been into, but I guess that's the type of stuff she been into.
Man, see, that's weird.
You know, it
is
is weird.
And I don't know, like, females are like kind of obsessed with it. Like, you walk past, they smack your ass, they grip your ass.
Yeah, they want to play with your booty.
And then, the worst one, you bending over doing something, she come up behind you with the finger, like,
Yeah,
that's funny.
You jump up, then you start getting ready to swing.
Yeah.
Because
she
you
like,
don't.
and then she smile in your face and be like, yeah, you like that shit.
You like that shit, huh?
No, bitch, I don't like that shit.
You do it to me all the time.
Like, they hit you with this. Oh, your G-spot right there, dude.
What you
Wait, what you mean?
Technically, they have a point, though. It is. It's definitely right
But
there.
why?
But
why are we designed to have our most sensitive spot in our ass?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
you holler like a little bitch.
right.
and that's what happened with Duke, because that's what I'm saying. So, and that's the problem. That's the kick of the whole thing. The situation you're talking about with the Breakfast Club is that okay, she got this man to experiment. Let's try something new. Baby. Let's try something new.
She was trying,
You know,
no, she was really trying to turn me out, but I was like, nah, I don't know, cause I knew where she was going with it, and I feel like if I continued to be with her, I would have been in some weird ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happened with Dude. Whatever the chick she tried it with Dude, and you know the fingers at first, and then that grew into bigger shit. Then now she getting dildos and shit.
Nah, trying to fuck you and shit.
And then,
I don't know,
bro, but
now you got the nigga to the point
I
that
didn't
he
like
like
about it. What I didn't like about it, though. Why the fuck you calling you with that shit? Like, why you calling anybody with that
They
shit?
do that because it's enteretaining.
Bro, that shit weird,
It's
yo. Like,
entertaining.
you putting this man on blast,
On
this
blast.
man asshole look like this. Man, you heard me? But you ain't thinking about how this man get down. This man might want to just keep that between him and his wife. You
I'm
was
saying.
like,
What man wouldn't?
Right.
You ain't about to go to.
They about to go out here roasting, making a meme out of him.
Yeah,
you ain't talking
bro.
he like get up his booty, he gay and
You
stuff.
not about to go to work and get coffee in the morning like, yeah, boy, we had a fun night last night. Boy,
son.
she got 4 fingers in my ass last night.
no, son,
Both
that's
fingers,
deep
man.
out of pocket. That's out of no.
That's like being at work and noticing a nigga wearing the same drawers every day to work.
Right.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, B.
No, son, but I just feel like that's mad embarrassing, dog.
That is
Tell you
mad
what,
embarrassing, bruh.
to each his own. You know, whoever
To each
want to
his
do
own.
it, salute. Stay the fuck away from me.
Ladies,
with that
if
shit.
you want to turn your man out, keep that between y'all.
Because what
Straight
happened
up,
was
that's
she
not a
turned
good
the
idea.
man out.
That's not a good idea.
Now he like it too much and she don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. She said, I don't want to
She
do
don't
it
wanna do
because
But you done turned
she
him
like
out.
it too much.
So now
Turn
he
him out.
Turn this
expecting
man
it.
out.
He expecting
You
it.
didn't lick this man ass up and down
And
and
you done
finger
flipped the whole-
Nah, but
shit
see,
out
when
of
he
him.
get with the next person, he's gonna want to expect that
He gonna
from
want to
the next
expect
person.
that
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, I don't like. I feel like females. It's okay for females to take the dominant role.
Oh yeah,
But if you
definitely.
gonna take that dominant role,
do it the right way.
do
man.
it the right way.
Yeah,
dog.
don't be on the booty with it and
Make
stuff.
it
Not
balance.
even if because men like that shit. Some men like
Yeah,
that shit.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
all men like that shit. Some men like that
I
shit.
know somebody that like that shit.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I do. Yeah.
So,
Oh, what the fuck you looking at me for?
what I'm saying, man, look, man, but dominance, dog, like females is taking over. Even sports, bedroom. I don't even know why I'm saying bedroom because I don't know, man. Men lacking, dog.
It ain't
Men
so
doing
much.
men.
It
Men
ain't
out
so
here bad.
much lacking.
Yeah.
I credit it to this, and it ain't so much that we lacking in the bedroom because at one point it was all about being King Kong of the bedroom. You want
Right,
to shut
right.
shit
It really
down.
was. Yeah.
You want to knock it down. You want to let
Knock
it be
it
known
down.
like this is my domain. This is my ring.
Yeah,
I
because
ain't never
that
gonna
is
lose.
necessary. No, because as a man, when we in the bedroom, that is our dominance.
That is true.
Our bedroom is where we at. That's us. We own this. This is our shit.
Here's
our
a
shit.
dynamic shift. It's a lot of work to be the king of the jungle in the bedroom.
Yeah, fucking right.
So you know you busting sweats, you and that bitch, you pulling hamstrings,
Pulling.
You
Yeah,
going hard.
Look,
Charlie
if,
horses.
Listen to
if
me.
you king of the jungle,
Yeah,
you
but
going
look, you
hard.
can't. You gotta know what the fuck you doing.
Yeah, you gotta know what
can't
you're
get in that bitch like I ain't never did this before. You
I
heard me?
never did
You
this
can't
before.
get in that bitch like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
You can't.
Here's what a switch
That's why you
happened
lacking.
because now she's saying, "Oh, babe, relax. I got you tonight. Take the load off.
Oh my god.
You feel? I'm gonna take care of you. Woo,
I love
woo.
that. Oh my god.
See how excited he got?
I had to rub my face
Yeah,
with
bro,
it.
you
That's what I'm
brought
saying.
that up, though.
That's what I'm saying.
My bro went to reminiscing.
That's when the
Man.
dynamic shift right there because you go from I'm the king of the jungle beating on your chest and she like I'm gonna take care of you. Now you like oh shit let's do this.
Be like these.
Now see,
And,
now
yeah.
see, as a man, I feel like sometimes it's okay to let the woman do that.
No doubt.
No, it's
Sometimes
very okay to
let her do her
let her do her thing. Yeah, let her reverse it. Let her do all that. You know,
because at the end of the day,
balance.
She there to serve you like you there to serve her.
Right.
It's about pleasing each other at the end of the day.
Queen and queen shit.
Yeah, but I feel like dominantly though, I'm respecting women, man. They making a change. They getting better jobs. These women fucking owning businesses.
Oh, they coming up, bro. They doing some good shit,
dog.
man.
They got like females got.
I'm
shit
proud of
up.
a woman nowadays, dog.
Even in the fighting world right now.
Even in the fighting world, boxing, bro.
Right.
Or like Clarissa
MMA.
Shields, you got your girl. Man, these girls are making history, bro. You got your girl Clarissa Shields, and she about to fight. You know, the girl that she been fighting since the Olympics. She about to have a rematch with her. Talk shit, man. What? That's some good ass rivalry, bro.
And now it's big fights. That's what I'm saying. Like, and remember at one time in the '90s. When it come to women boxing and shit, it was always the background.
It was always the background.
I mean,
but it wasn't even always as big though.
It wasn't as big.
Even like back in the like now, sports for females is like coming up. Cause basketball, like female basketball, they doing their thing right now.
They is, bro.
They fighting for equality.
I'm about to say, they finally get better paying equality, you know, because the girls out there doing their thing, bro. They grinding, you know.
They putting on a show and everything.
They putting on a show.
I mean, look at the average salary of like an NBA player versus a WNBA player. You got NBA players on the low side, they making like $2-3 million or whatever. So, bro, you believe like the WNBA players, their salaries be between like $100,000 to $200,000 and shit like that, like $300,000. That's damn near office job.
That is damn near.
They fight for that equality.
But you know what's also crazy though? Is like while you on that, football players are actually making as most as boxers, like you know, like champions. Like I mean, like cause you know, like okay, like for example. Let's say Drew Brees, for example. You know how he just got a what his last contract was before he retired was like maybe like
guaranteed
40 million.
It was like 120, 130, something like that. But I know he was guaranteed like 40.
Like 40. Yeah. And that's like Floyd Mayweather money.
That is Floyd Mayweather, except you know what I just said. Floyd Mayweather money, except for one difference. So he guaranteed 40, and that 120, 130 is paid annually over the years of the contract.
Okay,
Floyd makes that in a night.
In a night, yeah, that is. That's in the bank account.
Now here's my thing about boxers, because I love boxers. I love 70s, 80s, 90s.
I love it all.
2000s, and I'm trying to get into the 2010s. Tyson Fury got me back into the I ain't even say Tyson Fury. It was Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
Wilder, yeah.
Mo, how you feel about?
He got me back into that round.
How you feel about Tyson Fury last fight?
I feel like Tyson Fury is actually probably the best right now.
Tyson Fury, you really fucking with the Gypsy King?
Gypsy King is definitely number one right now. I mean, AJ, he has to redeem himself against Usyk first. So Usyk's number 2 right now because he beat AJ. He moved up the last fight they had. So now AJ's 3rd, Usyk's 2nd. So if Fury, so they about to have a rematch though. They have a rematch clause. Anthony Joshua and Usyk have a rematch clause. So they need to fight again. So if Anthony redeems himself, he's gonna move back at number 2. Then he has that, he can fight Tyson Fury finally. You know
here's the thing about that. I'm an Anthony Joshua fan. I just like the kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's a purebred.
He's a good person.
Good boxing kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he started late too. Anthony Joshua actually started his boxing career at 19 years old.
Right, and most
people would be like
7
years old boxing. Right.
I am an Anthony Joshua fan.
People don't. I mean, dude, Anthony Joshua got a real. I like his demeanor, little kid, because he humble as fuck.
He's a humble guy.
You don't see too much of that in boxing, like. I mean, Tyson Fury is a humble guy, fearing man, but
he talking shit. He can talk
shit.
He
can talk shit.
I gotta say, just go look up his Twitter.
Yeah,
he's gonna tell you everything.
Shit. And this guy kind of more like humble, do my job, So you want to see a dude like that win.
Yeah.
Like you want to see him succeed.
Humble guy,
but against Gypsy King, I mean, the dude too big to be moving that quick.
I mean, he is, but then it's crazy. He came off of like excess alcohol intake, drugs.
Yeah, you can tell though, because it's body shape, but that shows the go body shape don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing, because once you've been doing it for so many years, your body is still programmed.
Right, that's true.
Your body is still programmed. If you're a fighter and you've been trained to be a fighter all your life, you're always gonna be a fighter till the day you die.
He got a great redemption story. When it comes to boxing, we love redemption stories.
Yes, exactly. I mean, boxers always got a story.
I mean, yeah, we love to see Tyson. When Tyson got arrested, did his little 2 years, whatever, came back and got the championship.
I got 2 things to bring up. Speaking of Tyson, though, because you brought up, Tyson is one of them. I was about to bring that up. Y'all seen the video with Tyson punching him?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, on the airplane?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh my God, I laughed so hard. But dude deserved it.
Here's the thing.
He deserved it.
He has no one in his corner. He has
Nobody.
no sympathy.
No.
If you gonna mess with anybody, why would you mess with one of the most deadliest boxers in the history of boxing?
But what he told, I forgot. Like, I don't even remember the confrontation. What was the confrontation?
So what basically was happening was the dude was on a plane. And he was like, okay, he took a picture of Tyson. Tyson was cool with him at first. He was like, okay, take the picture, blah, blah, blah. So after that, the dude kept agitating Tyson, doing like stuff like this over his head and stuff.
But why was he doing it?
Because
what was the whole
because they said the dude was drunk
do it.
or some shit, or he was retarded. Like something like going on. No offense to, but it seemed like they were saying like something was wrong with him. I guess he was drunk, influenced or something like that. He kept messing with Tyson after that. So Tyson got irritated.
But was he saying something over his head, or was he just doing it?
He was just being a fucking
troll.
bother. He
right.
was just,
trolling them.
If you have a motherfucker just keep like
right over your head and you feel it,
just you trying to chill.
Right.
You trying to like somebody just keep nitpicking with you and you trying to chill.
Trying to chill.
What you think you
And then the thing is, he's on a regular plane like any other regular person would be on.
Right.
Just trying to be chill. He not, he flying with his peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Flying with his people. He not private.
Right.
Wait, look, it's funny because I seen the video with the dude doing this.
Right, he was doing that
thing.
Yeah.
And then they flipped the clip there.
They him
Tyson.
I don't say, bro. I don't care if Tyson. I don't care if this man 50 or 60.
60.
He's still Tyson.
He's still right now trained. Like if you actually follow him on social media, he's still being hitting the bag, hitting mitts and everything.
They gotta understand this man been boxing since he was like what? 13,
Like 10, 12,
13 or whatever.
Cuz took him off took him off the street.
Took him off the streets of Harlem. Got him in the boxing. Golden Glove smashing shit. Youngest champion.
Bruh, beating up adults at 16 years old.
Come on, grown man 16 years old.
Wasn't he like the youngest world champion?
Yeah, 18 years old.
champion.
Became a champion at 18. It was a heavyweight, bro.
Right.
Heavyweight.
He beat don't tell me he beat Larry Holmes.
Was it Larry Holmes?
Or was it Trevor Burton?
No, you said Trevor Burton.
Yeah, Trevor Burton you beat Trevor Burton
when he first became a champion.
He just beat up Larry Holmes for Ali.
For Ali, yeah, because Ali did. Ali
beat the shit out of Ali.
Larry Holmes did Ali so dirty, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, this man, like, that's his way of training. That's his piece. We talked about that, finding your piece. So his piece was always being in the gym, training.
Yeah, that's all he want to do.
So you never gonna lose that,
right.
No matter how old you get. I mean, till this day, I just watched a video. Sugar Ray Leonard, man. Sugar Ray Leonard got to be everything in his 60s by now.
Yeah, he about 60s.
Well,
you see his speed? Oh my God.
He still got speed. He working on the bag.
Working on the bag.
This man, he still got speed.
Yeah.
Them dudes
Sugar
don't forget
Ray.
that, bro.
Nah, they don't forget that.
If you ain't got no brain damage, you suffer no horrible injury or something in the ring, and you still have a breath in your air in your lungs, you still gonna do that.
You're still gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. I'm not about to. You feel me? Fucking with somebody, cause
no,
come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I hit the pen too hard,
yeah,
boy.
you did hit the pen too hard.
I hit that bit hard.
Get it out. Losing the thoughts.
I'm trying to get it out.
Losing the thought. Get it out.
No, look. I don't know why I thought that was the least of what I was going to see on camera.
That's the least.
Like, I'm watching that bitch. I'm like, son, Mike just going to get up, tell him, look, you got to leave, and he got up and leave.
Shit, Mike got irritated to the point he was welling on him.
Bro, I ain't never think I would see Mike punching on his man. He was really beating him on top of his head, though.
The dude was suppressing. I mean, you got to understand.
And then he tried to press charges on him.
That ain't nobody gonna catch
they
that.
They didn't. Man, the people said we ain't charging Mike for that.
We see you on that, dog.
Right.
Like, come on,
man. The people ain't charging Mike for that, bro.
This man, the life this man to live, he finally found his peace, so he suppresses his rage at every turn he possibly could. There's always still that pit bull inside of him.
That is always gonna be that pit bull.
He gotta calm that down.
Shit, look what he did Roy last year.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen that fight. That fight was actually good.
It was a decent fight. It was an exhibition fight.
It was.
They asked Roy about it, and Roy was like, we going up in there. They was like, okay, before the fight, or when it was putting it together, it's just exhibition. We just gonna be, throwing. We're not looking for knockout blows. Roy was like, well, did y'all tell him that?
Right, because Tyson gonna start having flashbacks, right?
You feel me? So Roy was in that bitch like, okay, I'm confident, but he said when Tyson called him, with a body blow.
Yeah, he did say that body shot. Yeah,
that's Tyson now. He said, "Nah, I'm back.
Right.
I gotta get right because that's Tyson."
Yeah.
Which Roy was a monster too.
Roy was a beast when he was in his prime.
Roy was one of the best in the 2000s.
He was
man.
the best in the early 2000s.
Indeed. It's not best with professional fighters, man. It's not worth it.
It's not.
But I don't know why I thought that was the least. Like that's Tyson, dog. I should have expected that. Like my dude was really punching him in the
he
top
was
of
punching him
shit.
on top of his shit, bro. They had a picture where he had like bruises all over his forehead, like
Yeah,
red.
I seen that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, Tyson really was hitting him for real.
Yeah, he wasn't playing with him. I
Man.
wonder what Tyson told that boy while that shit was happening.
I wish they had that dialogue.
I wonder if he was telling that boy, I ain't never did this before.
I
told y'all.
Hey, but
I told y'all I'm killing.
Hey, well, as much as that's funny, that's probably true. He probably never hit somebody like that on camera. As true as that.
I'm sorry, I never meant to hit you like this before.
I never hit you like that. I'm sorry.
I never did this before. I'm sorry.
I told you to stop fucking with me, but you didn't stop listening.
You wouldn't listen to me. You wouldn't listen to me. All jokes. I'm sorry, Mike. That's a joke. Don't come.
Yeah, Mike, it's a
I don't
joke.
want no smoke.
We love you, Mike.
I don't want no
We
smoke.
love you, Mike. But
I'm shooting. I can't. Oh no, I can't do that, brother.
Man, inspire me, but I'm still running the opposite way.
I'm coming the rest of the night with that shit. So
Nah, it's dope.
That's the joke.
That's gonna be the end. You hear me?
But man, but it's crazy though, man. Like a man like Mike went through so many trials and tribulations, man. Like from bad relationships, and now he got a good relationship.
Yeah.
Great relationship.
You know, man. It's like shit. Like when he was with what's her name, man? She did him down bad, stole his money. You know, and then she had that miscarriage on him, and then came over. You know, Don King took over, and it was just crazy, man. That relationship was horrible. You
Robin
know,
Givens.
Robin Givens. That's exactly who she was, man. Terrible relationship, bro.
I seen the clip when they was on some type of talk show, and she was just belittling this man to the world, and he couldn't do nothing. She was like, I fear him, and, because he threatens me, he hits me and stuff, and he just sitting there just taking it because he can't do nothing.
He can't do nothing.
And he just looked like a sad
He was hitting her,
puppy.
dude?
I mean, it was never confirmed.
It was never confirmed.
But it was her word. She's an actress.
Yeah.
She was hot at the time. So she
yeah.
You don't know what to trust.
Right.
And she was so calm about it, but, she had that sincere voice, that, like, frightened voice. I'm scared of her.
And that's exactly, now while you're on that, exactly how this Johnny Depp trial is going with, Amber Heard.
Yeah.
How she keep putting on this voice when she's been domestic. She has all the proof is relevant that she's been the domestic one in this, this horrible marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was she doing behind closed doors?
She keeps saying, Johnny hit her with a wine bottle. Johnny stuck a bottle of alcohol beside her vagina, but she has no medical records of her going to the hospital to get all that, clear.
She trying to
but she's just going by mouth, but she has no evidence.
Picture of him being the aggressor, the drug addict, the person, and everything. Mm-hmm. He has proof. And she don't. He has voice recordings of her saying a lot of things. And she has nothing of him. She pretty much called him a pussy.
I literally a pussy.
Hard, you pussy.
Yeah,
like
literally.
But I'm paraphrasing, but it pretty much was on that
abusive level.
Man, she was really beating my.
Yeah, she was really hitting John.
It don't matter if
this is what she said. But no, this is a highlight of what she said.
No, I'm saying it don't matter if they was having a fair one.
Oh yeah,
it don't matter if they was.
But they wasn't though. They never did have a fair one.
That's what I'm saying. But we don't know because
I did.
The way that he played his cards is that okay. I know how she treat me. I'm gonna get my evidence.
Right, he just so mellow. You can hear him in the mellow background just stop me. She's like, Johnny, nobody's gonna believe that a white man has been abused or whatever she said.
They got that on video.
Oh, bro, recording, bro. Her saying it.
What the fucking court saying about that?
Bro,
shit,
and they still, but it's crazy how I was just watching the streamer today, and he streams it every day, and they do it. They're actually going back on trial tomorrow morning for 9 a.m. if y'all want to. But
what?
I've been keeping up with it, and it's crazy, bro. And there's still evidence showing that there's no evidence on Johnny doing nothing of what she's portraying or what her friends or whatever is saying that Johnny was drunk doing this. I just heard him yelling. There's no proof of Johnny.
What?
So I think they're just dragging it out because it's entertaining right now. you know, not too many people been glued to this type of, I ain't gonna say it because it doesn't compare, but celebrity style trial since 1990 with O.J. Simpson, the trial of the century.
I never even watched, like, tuned into that too much.
That was the world was glued to that.
And there's not a world glued to this.
Not a world glued to this.
Because like you say, like there's been a while since like a celebrity type trial happened, and now we got the Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, I really
Aquaman and Pirates of the Caribbean.
LeBron who played off the fucking Aquaman.
Yeah, she was the princess or the chick with the red hair. I keep forgetting her name.
She was a dope character.
She was. And
I just read that she done Aquaman 2.
Yeah, she done, and Johnny Depp done too with Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think the dude who played off Aquaman, what was her name? I mean, Jason something.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah. He have something to say about it?
He did.
Like,
He didn't want nothing to do with Amber Heard after like tuning into the trial and seeing what's going on. She don't want nothing.
But my thing is, son, what the fuck she thought was gonna happen?
Exactly. And Johnny was the one that got that put her on trial and did all this and sued her for defamation because she doing all this.
Well, she thought that every female would think, you know, and there's no offense to the females and stuff.
Oh yeah, no offense to y'all at all.
Wow.
But y'all do know how to play the victim card very well. And I'm not saying that you're wrong in this. I'm not saying that you're lying about it. But you know, you have that persona to where you're believable in whatever you say because, I mean, history shows that men is always the aggressor.
Yeah, history does always show men is always the aggressor.
It's a rare occasion that you find a female being aggressive, but it happens. It has happened and it's happening now. And I think she's still holding on to that innocent, I am a victim, I'm a woman type of card, but it's not believable.
Oh, with the way she acting on trial, she trying to play victim.
Yeah. But my thing is,
so he knows that he's trying to force the anger out of him.
He's trying to force it, because that's why.
He's so nonchalant.
But when you watch the trial, all you see Johnny is chilling, smiling with his lawyer, you know, writing, drawing. This nigga really drawing on trial. While
he's making Pirates of the Caribbean jokes.
Right, exactly.
Like on camera, making Pirates of the Caribbean jokes to his lawyer.
And then here's the funny part. Her, you know, when he's sitting up there trying to give his testimony, the person that asked the questions, what they calling them, the people that ask the questions?
Prosecutors.
The prosecutors, yeah. He asking him questions, he being rude to Johnny, and Johnny trolling him back.
Yeah,
you know
I seen that.
Yeah,
he making it entertaining.
He making it entertaining.
Making good television, man.
It's like, cause he know he's not in the wrong. He know he did nothing wrong. He sued her for a reason because she's really on some BS.
I'm really trying to.
So he's like, hey, you having fun with it?
But look, like, so she was like hitting my dude, and he'll walk off and be like, and then
literally on
she'll think about it and be like, I ain't even hit you that hard.
On a voice recording, yes, you can tell that's how he's responding. He's so mellow about her going like crazy on him. It's like he's really mellow. He's like, I don't know if he was high or something, but he's just like, come on, like stop all that. She's like, come on, Johnny. She's just like agitating him.
They just they talk arguing to where they're not loud screaming, shouting. But you know they just had a they talk arguing, but they just had an altercation, and you can hear it, and she's pretty much trying to get him to understand, like in so many words, you a man, stop acting like a bitch. Yeah, I hit you, but you're not about to die.
Right.
And he like, but you put your hands on me, you hurt me. Yeah. You know, stop acting like a pussy.
And the whole while they got a video of this man just slamming cabinet, beating up the cabinet. He was like, yeah, I did beat up the cabinets a little bit. He was like, they got a video, literally a video of him slamming the cabinet. He's like, I'm gonna show you a monster.
My son and that
started hitting the camera. Started hitting the cabinet.
That's your defense. And she probably was proud of that. Get the cabinet video. We got it now. Show him the cabinet video.
She had to get the one of him pouring a mega pan of wine. He went to go grab a big old tall glass and pour some wine in that thing. He didn't do nothing with it, but she tried to say that he hit her with the wine glass or something. That's why he got wine everywhere. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But all they showed was him just pouring in the glass and like really just leaving it alone. Like he didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, it's not a solid case.
It's not a solid case at all.
Which sucks,
especially on her part.
And it's the thing that sucks. I mean,
and then the sad part is, though, she looks so fucking innocent.
She does.
She do.
I didn't even realize that was the broad
actress. And the thing that sucks, I mean, men, we probably got us a victory, so yay for that. No offense to the ladies, we rarely get that W. So we got the victory. But the thing that sucks is that you seeing two people that once loved each other pretty much implode in the public eye. That's what sucks about being a celebrity. And you're starting to see that their professional lives get affected. Now, she done lost his movie role, which I'm more of a Marvel fan. Here's my thing. When it comes to that, okay, so I'm a DC animated fan. I feel as though DC make the best animated movies.
Oh, 100%.
Wait.
No, they do.
What
no.
the fuck? Wait.
No, DC do make the best animated movies.
Wait. Who make the best animated movies?
DC. But yes.
DC?
Batman, Superman,
okay.
they make the best animated movies.
Right.
But the MCU is just killing shit.
It's killing,
so
like
Marvel
the movie
makes
cinematic,
the best. Marvel makes the best movies. The next theoretic, big whatever Hollywood movies.
Big movies.
So DC, of course, the DCU trying to get in them. Batman, Ben Affleck was.
I think the animated movies the best because they keep it uncut. Like I seen
they
the
do
fucking
keep it
clip
uncut.
where Joker was in a pen and something happened with the dude that was fucking with him, and I think he like killed him on the spot.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why they thrive so much because. If you look at it, DC got better storylines than Marvel.
I
mean, honestly, Batman, Joker. DC have the best villains of all time.
It goes a lot deeper into like just what
it's more psychological. It's not just about big power guys trying to take over the world. So that's why DC winning in the animated movies because there's free range to do what they want. I can make a motherfucking head explode and shit like that. I can do that. I can kill my characters.
And then it's crazy though.
Animated movie.
Have y'all seen a clip on Facebook? They got a clip going around on Facebook.
Which one?
With like a Russian Batman TV series.
I think I have a good interpretation.
Real life graphic.
No, it was the animated.
I know
it was animated.
I seen the Japanese samurai one.
Batman. I don't know if it was like fucking Justice League because it had like he was killing Superman.
Legit killing him.
Trying to kill Superman, my
Russian Batman.
Yeah, Batman was about to fucking kill Superman on screen, son.
I'm gonna check that out, but I did see that animated Batman, like Japanese Batman. Which one that was?
Batman be dope.
I don't know if that was. I don't know which because like I watch him, but I don't really watch him. I always catch clips on it. But it's one clip. I just thought it was like. I don't want to say the cutest shit because it makes me sound a little cute. But when you grew up with Batman versus Joker, like it's like just like the funniest shit in the world. To where Joker actually made Batman laugh. What animated? I don't know what that was.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't
at the
remember.
very end of the movie, after they battle or something, Joker told Batman a joke, and Batman actually laughed.
What was the joke?
I don't know.
But it's crazy though because they do work together sometimes. And
that's what I'm saying.
Scenarios.
So that dynamic, Joker, one of my favorite villains of all times because. It's so many layers to him. It's not just about, I got power, so I want to take over the world. No, I just want to fuck with you, Batman.
Right,
like,
literally.
If you don't exist, I don't exist.
But I see, that's why I feel like Batman gonna take him out so much.
The Joaquin,
which one?
The boy named
I don't remember.
The last one, but
it was basically showing that boy's background, and
basically how he became Joker. He had the orange suit. He had the orange suit on.
I don't remember what he had. Yeah, it wasn't really like you talking about that weird ass. Orange and brownish,
that purple brownish.
Yeah,
that's Joaquin Phoenix version of that he did. That's like when he danced on the stairs and
shit. Yeah,
that's the one I'm talking about.
Joaquin version.
Yeah,
and
but I seen a fucking clip though, and I feel like they going. I ain't see the movie, but from the fucking trailer alone, I want to see the movie because the way they going into my dude's background, like they showing. The psychological issues he got. He fucked up in the head.
Yes.
But there's a reason to why he fucked up in the head.
And that's the thing.
And if you see his background from just the trailer, my nigga, that shit ain't one.
But at the same time, that's what's shaking DC up a little bit because they got so many different origin stories all out at once. You got Batman on 3 different platforms from a TV show to 2 types of movies. You got 2 separate Batman universes to where the Batman just came out. You just wrapped up on Justice League Batman. So what happened with that story? And you got the they just do too much.
It's like a lot of different universes.
It's too much, and that's why Marvel killing it because Marvel has their one cinematic universe and they killing it. But I say that to say and go back to the Johnny Depp situation with their lives messing up. The girl played a hell of a role in to me one of DC's best movies. Period.
Aquaman is definitely
out of Wonder Woman and all
2.
that is that, and for me personally. Is that and Shazam. That's my 2 favorite ones.
I can't really mess with
I don't know why I love Shazam.
I'm waiting for Black Lightning. I'm waiting to see Black Lightning though. To say I feel like Black Lightning gonna be real top tier.
Now Black Lightning the show, I love it.
I didn't see that either. They got a show based on him, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Lightning the show, I love it.
Yeah, I never seen the show. But I know for sure I couldn't. I guess it was the costume I couldn't get past with Shazam, but I say Aquaman is definitely one of my top.
No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all asleep. I feel like the Justice League. I don't know if it was Justice League. It might have been Justice League because it was the movie where Batman and Superman was supposed to fight.
Batman versus
then
Superman?
you had Wonder Woman, and then you had Doomsday.
Yeah, that was Batman
That
versus
shit
Superman.
was trash.
That's no, but I'm saying if they would have did it right, I feel like that would have been an iconic movie.
I feel like
Right.
they shouldn't have tied Doomsday into Batman
No,
versus Superman.
exactly. Because
They should
let
have
me
never
tell you,
even
bro.
brought Doomsday
Doomsday is the only movie I think people really recognize Superman off of. Like
Pretty much.
Doomsday is
big
the
ass.
perfect villain. Like nobody cannot beat Superman.
Doomsday
So who
killed
was the-
Superman.
He did
Exactly.
multiple times.
Like,
multiple
why
years.
y'all didn't do that right? Like y'all really
Well,
fucked that up.
Because he a top tier boss, so you want to build up to him. Key example.
Well, you got
Marvel.
Darkseid though too.
Yeah, Marvel. Yeah, Dark. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase that. Dark Side is the top tier boss, but you kind of crammed them in there to rush to get the Dark Side.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know why they did it like
rushed
that.
it so
Because it
hard.
really like Batman v Superman. You only love it because you're a diehard DC fan. One of my
Right.
homies, my homie Illy, he a diehard Batman fan. So you know he always got a good opinion about it. I think he do, but I just thought it sucked ass. Mainly because of that part. You literally crammed Doomsday in there for no reason.
Yeah, like there was
You
no point.
you
dog.
destroyed
It
his
was
origin
stupid.
story, and you just crammed them in there
Yeah.
just so they can have a reason for them through the team up. Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman.
Yeah.
They should have
Like-
did way better than with that.
Because they was
honestly.
trying to rush.
They was trying to
To
get
get to
Justice League.
Doomsday.
They was trying to get
They
Justice
wanted
League.
Justice
started.
But they should have gave Ares more clout though. I feel like they kind of did Ares
Now,
bad.
okay, let me go back to that. I said Shazam. I said Aquaman. Wonder Woman 1. Great fucking movie.
Great fucking movie.
Right.
Good movie.
I don't know what the fuck they did.
I
with last
seen Wonder
movie.
Woman and I don't even like her like that.
The
But I
second
seen-
one was shit water, but that first one was
Yeah,
dope.
the second one.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
It was dope. So DC got some good ones, but they just like it goes off the rails with their directors and stuff like that. And that's why Justice League didn't work the first time, because the original director, in the middle of actually making a film, his daughter took her own life,
Yeah.
so he had to step away from the film,
Oh, wow, I didn't
and
know
he had to
that.
bring another. It's now Zack Snyder. So he had a vision for Justice League. So
Oh,
he,
what they call it, the Cinderverse or something?
the Snyderverse. He
yeah.
had a vision for it. In the middle of production, his daughter, committed suicide, so he had to step away from the film. Of course, why not? So they
Yeah.
brought another director in who just pretty much tried to pick the pieces up and fix the puzzle, and it came out trash. Like Justice League was just thrown.
That
together.
was a bad fucking movie.
That's
dog.
why he came back
That
with the
was.
Snyder cut.
With
He
that
came
Snyder cut when
back,
he did this dark side
he
into
did
that one.
everything, and he
That
kind of
was a
fixed the
bad
bugs,
fucking movie, dog.
and he made it a lot better.
He did. He made so much better with
like,
that.
you can see his vision. I did enjoy that.
Even though it
version
was
of
longer, even though it was like an
It
hour
was
longer or
like-
some shit, but
That bitch might as well should have been a TV series.
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
right?
that bitch 3 hours. And I gotta admit, I sat there and watched the whole.
I think
3.5
that bitch was good.
hours.
Yeah, everybody watched the whole thing.
Because I just wanted to see that man vision, because I heard the backstory. Like, damn, okay, I really want to see what this man was gonna do.
Yeah.
Because of that horrible situation. So I want to see what this man was gonna come up with. Excuse me. And it came out decent. I give him that. But those are my top 3 for that.
Oh, man, Justice
But once
League.
again, I say all that to bring it back to Johnny Depp is that, now you had a really good start
Right.
with this Aquaman. 'Cause I mean, just that the movie was just shot good. I just love it.
Right.
And Black
Yeah,
Manta,
the whole movie
Black Manta, my dog. Like
Right.
he don't get enough respect. Black
I don't
Manta
think they give him enough
is
respect.
my
in that.
dog.
they don't
You
at
feel
all.
me? And your boy played a decent Black Manta.
did. He
I
did.
like
He
that.
played it really good.
I like how they made his origin story. But she played a hell of a character. Is what I'm trying to say. She
That's the
played a
thing,
really
she
good
did,
character.
but everybody praised her for that character as well.
Yeah, they
she was
did.
really praised for that character, and then now it's going all down the drain.
It's
'cause
going
this-
down the drain.
with
Now,
this one
see, and
trial.
the difference is Johnny Depp, he can survive without pirates. Because
Yeah, he can.
when the last time he did a pirate?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't even
it's
think
been a
he
while.
was
He
doing
don't
that
want.
for a
He
while.
done with the pirates.
Yeah,
character.
Yeah, he
If
said
I'm
he's
not
done.
mistaken.
Yeah, he told
What
this.
they did 6 of them or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
6 movies.
So he done with it. Like
done
he
with
didn't oversaturated to even go back to the
He
character.
made because they asked him. I
think.
think that they asked him on trial. I think the judge, somebody asked him what he thought about playing. Going back. He said,
He don't need to.
well,
bruh.
his response was, he bought the character from growing up. You know what I'm saying? He changed.
Right.
He changed. He actually changed some of the. He said himself. He changed some of the dialogue to fit the character that he felt like the character narrative would be, and he did that. He built that character. So it's like for him, he felt like the character's always gonna be with him, whether or not he's a part of the Caribbean. Or
Well,
not.
yeah,
Right.
right.
You know
And
what
at
I'm
that
saying?
point, you get called in for a guest appearance.
Right.
You can, because all they're gonna do is like Disney do everything. They're going to reboot the series and just start over with a whole new storyline and just come up with a whole new set of movies.
Right.
But you slide them in, and they're doing it. They do it to all the movies that they got
This
out.
is really what they're doing.
They get a run out of it.
This
and
is
they
about to be
reboot
another
it.
one.
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna just reboot the shit.
But it's not gonna get us that much. that much praise as with Johnny Depp, because like I said, Johnny Depp was gonna be iconic to the original series, even though if they try to reboot it and try to start with a whole new, unlikely actors, which they're saying that the actor they got for his replacement is unlikely.
Right.
So we don't know how this new Pirates of the Caribbean gonna go, but at the end of the day, Johnny Depp is gonna be.
I think
iconic.
Johnny needs to stay away from it.
He need to stay away from all that. Period.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna mess with it.
But see, that's why we talking about peace though. Remember how we was talking about peace?
Yeah.
And Johnny's at peace though.
Yeah,
that's why he's not stressing about it. He's at peace.
Right.
Great career.
Film.
He got his own cologne, that Lone Wolf shit or some shit like that.
I want to actually try some of that.
And he actually played
just because
music
of the
and stuff. So at this point, he pretty much on his semi-retired shit. Yeah. To where he like Jim Carrey and them, because Jim Carrey announced that he's retiring.
Yeah.
I mean,
even though he's iconic to Sonic now.
But that's the thing about it. His mark is left.
Yeah, it is.
He don't gotta really
his imprint is left on
our
life for life.
I think that's where he wanted to have Sonic leave on for his legacy. Yeah. Is where he was like, all right, I'm gonna do Sonic. Blew up with Sonic. Everybody loved him as Robotnik. Yeah. Now he's like, I'm satisfied now. I'm peace.
Because he had the
second installment. Good.
He had personal ties with it. Like you said, the reason he took the Sonic role is because, keep in mind, Sonic came out in the 90s. Mm-hmm. He had fond memories of playing the actual game with his kids. Exactly. So his kids are older. And he said, okay, well, how dope would it be for me to play Dr. Robotnik and my kids could see it?
That's a beautiful
And whatever he take on, he smash. It's hard for me to find a bad Jim Carrey performance. Yeah, it's hard for me to find it. I
can't find it.
Even when he's acting serious. There's two movies I always tell people, because everybody believes Jim Carrey just like the Joker, funny guy.
Nah, they do.
The Number 23.
I gotta watch that.
I'm telling you. All serious Jim Carrey. Number 23 and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I think I've seen that.
I mean, dog, like these two movies, man, I might go watch that shit tonight.
That's that good,
man. I like dog. Like it was
number 13.
Number 23 is number 23 is more like a horror thriller.
That's what it sounds like.
And it's pretty much he's just like he's just this mailman or whatever, and for his birthday, his wife buy him a book, and it literally just says 23 on it.
That's it.
And he's reading this. It's not even a book. It's like pretty much a confession or a journal of somebody.
Oh, so like a diary or something.
It's like a diary. It's like a diary of a man who was like.
And do it actually play like? When you reading it, they got him acting it out.
Yeah, they do. That's a dope thing about it because it's like a visual reading thing. He's reading chapter by chapter, and it goes straight to a cutscene or whatever what's going on. But long story short, he's like this. I don't know if he's a detective or whatever the hell he is, but he pretty much trying to the girl he was messing with committed suicide or something like that. He got blamed for it or something like that. This book takes over his life. Yeah. Because he always seeing too many coincidences surrounding the number 23 with him. Right.
Gotcha.
So it's really that thriller, suspense, and it's Jim Carrey at straight serious mode. Right. No hee ha ha, no Fire Marshal Bill, like it's straight up acting Jim Carrey. And that's when I really like, this is one of my favorite actors. Yeah. Because not only can he make me laugh, he can really give me that suspense out of it. Suspense. And Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind that's one of those indie kind of, it's just like one of those indie Sundance films that was just like, which is some of the best films in the world. Right, like those certain directors, those kind of like, not weird, but like different directors. And it's pretty much, there's this place where you can get your memories erased. If you have a bad breakup with a person, and like, how like some people say, I want to erase you from my mind, there's a place that do that. Right. He does it, but the whole time in the movie he's regretting, so he's trying to backtrack and keep those memories.
That's crazy.
It's dope as shit.
So he's deleting his memories, but trying to go back and receive his memories.
He's trying to stop it from happening. He pretty much has to change your heart during the process. Because this is a girl he fell in love with. They had a horrible breakup.
And what's the name of the movie?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Man, I'm out.
It's like one of my
Spotless Mind.
It's one of my top 5 favorite Jim Carrey movies.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to watch.
But it's just a really good. Like it's a love story. It's a breakup story. It's just like one of those good, suspenseful stories. It's just dope. I mean, excuse me. He kind of get a little bit of that comedian side of things because he's going back in his memories from like when he's a kid and shit like that. Yeah. But it's still him. So like he's a grown man face, with a kid body, reliving this memory. It's dope crazy. Though. Like it's a really
I'm
good
definitely
movie.
Check that. That's definitely gonna sound like a
it's him. It's Mark Ruffalo who plays the Hulk. He in it. What's my girl?
The new Hulk or the old Hulk?
The new Hulk.
Oh wow.
Mark Ruffalo. What's my girl from all the 90s, 2000 teen movies? Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst plays in it. It's a dope little cat.
What she played in?
She was like, you ever seen Bring It On?
Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the chick that with
the blonde hair one? Like, I can't think of her name.
Was she on the Was she on the team? She was on a good team or a bad team?
She like the main role. She took over the captain.
Oh, okay. So the one with the brother fight in her face.
Yeah.
My son hopped on the counter. My son said,
I got
like
that. To tell you,
my son literally did this.
Yeah,
that bitch said, "Boo."
That's funny. It's a really good movie, man. Check that out. That's a dope ass movie. Like that's Jim Carrey, like top notch actor.
Damn, I just realized we really sat here and revisited the 90s. Like,
we really did.
Man. We sat here and revisited the 90s.
But it's crazy, man. My sister, man, like she had put me on Bring It On because my sister around that time she was like 6, like when she was like 15, 6,
right? And
she was into all that. You know what I'm saying? And she put me on like a lot of those like movies, like Bring It On and stuff. It was fun.
Man, some dope times.
Man, it was some dope times. Set It Off and all them other good movies when all them singles were actors.
Right. You have a lot of rappers and singers coming into the acting world and stuff, and vice versa. And that's back like when music videos. I used to love that about the 90s and the 2000s and shit. It's like music videos. Your video vixen or your video dude was like an actor. Or something like that. Like that was dope. Like
it was dope.
They had videos with like Gina from Martin and that bitch and shit like
that. They did.
And I thought that was dope. Like the chicks from like Moesha and shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's dope. Like, you don't see that no more, man.
Even the sisters, what they call
Tia and Tamara.
Yeah, Tia and Tamara.
Sister, they was in music videos and stuff like that. That was dope back then, man.
That was dope.
90s, B.
Man, we don't have no good times like that no more, man. It's crazy.
You got everybody saying, I ain't never did this before.
I ain't never did this before.
I'm a stop all this. All this.
Man, it's a good celebration of the 90s, man. But
it is. Real good times. All the commercials, all the Kool-Aid commercials and stuff we had.
Oh, yeah.
We lived in a fun time.
All the toy commercials. Yeah, man.
We grew up in the best era.
We did grow up in the best era. All the iconic stuff that's leading into what we got today, man.
It pretty much bubbled in the 90s.
It did. Everything goes back into the 90s, bro. That's why you got some people actually like, when they have kids, trying to bring their kids into their world where we was, what I'm saying, have them watching all the stuff that we watch.
I like
seeing
now,
that.
Like now, I still be watching Martin.
Oh yeah,
Martin.
Will Smith, Martin.
No, not even
Living Single,
but
Living Single and all that.
Don't forget, man. The Wayne brothers.
Which I put that over.
My Wife and Kids.
I put that over.
My Wife and Kids.
My order for the top, my favorite 90s sitcoms. Because I like really hard down laughing. I don't really care too much for the drama side of
drama. Yeah, I'm not really big on drama.
You're a comedy. So Martin at the top. Martin had his little sensitive moments. But it was Martin and
But
Wayne's
it was still
brothers.
comedic with it, though.
I like the Wayne brothers.
Man, Wayne brothers is
fucking
fucking
hilarious. Wayne brothers is hilarious.
We're
the brothers.
I don't know what it was about the Wayne brothers. That shit was
They was killing it. And they also throw Jamie Foxx in there, too. Jamie Foxx show.
Me personally, I never really, got into Jamie Foxx show.
I never really got into it. You know what? HBO Max. Shout out to HBO Max, man. They got them all.
Yeah,
Martin, Wayne's brothers, Jamie Foxx. I literally went down the road watching Martin, the whole series for the 9th time in my life. Switched over to Wayne's brothers, smashed that whole series. Now I'm on Jamie Foxx. Forgetting how dope Jamie Foxx show was.
I mean, I'm gonna go back even you got One-on-One, you got Sister.
Yeah.
Man, all that shit. You got Friends.
Smart Guy.
Smart Guy, yeah. I forgot about Smart Guy.
We don't watch Friends, brother.
Friends, you know what?
Yeah,
we watch Living
Friends.
Single.
I'm about to say Living Single. Friends.
Living Single.
I did say Friends.
Living Single created Friends. It was Living Single did it first.
Yeah.
Shout out to Khadijah. Shout out to Khadijah and them, you hear me?
Yeah.
They did it first.
Latifah, all them in there.
Yeah, man.
But they created Friends came from them.
Yeah, Friends pretty much came from them.
But it's pretty much like, what people would say the Caucasian version, I guess.
It is. It was actually the Caucasian version.
Literally.
It was. And it became the most popular version because it was the Caucasian version.
It was.
And that was a big thing, a month or two ago. They was talking about it because they asked the actresses that play Maxine and and Sinclair and them. I think Kim Fields or something like Kim Coles. I can't think of their name. But they was asking them about that, and they were like, yeah, so when it was in production with Living Single, they have them a list. They didn't have a name for the show yet. They had a list of names to pick from. One of the names was Friends.
And they just went with Friends.
Wow.
They went with Living Single. Because this came before Friends. Living Single was first.
Oh, okay.
But the whole object was a bunch of black friends living in one apartment building, dealing with relationships, dealing with life.
That's exactly what it is.
So when they seen it was a hit, the same executives that put Living Single together
Let me get this
went across the lot to another part of the studio. Said, okay, let's put y'all together. We're gonna call y'all Friends.
That's how they did it.
And that's exactly how it happened.
What?
And
that's amazing.
Living Singles was up here, but they checks went.
What?
Friends checks, they was getting paid like, oh man, I don't want quality because this was like 90s sitcom. It may seem ridiculous, but $1 million a show is not that ridiculous in the 90s because of how big television was in the 90s.
Right.
Seinfeld was getting paid, Jerry Seinfeld was getting paid $1 million a show.
I'm about to say how much for Seinfeld.
So these guys were getting paid like almost close to $1 million a show, $700,000 an episode, $800,000 an episode because of the ratings flew out the roof.
But what made the ratings go so high? Like, I mean, was it? I mean,
they were white.
They were white. I mean, that's all we can say, right?
Gotta keep it 100. They were
keep it 100. Yeah.
Well, back in the day, that was a big thing.
A big thing.
It was a big thing. Black sitcoms versus white sitcoms. You know, they had ABC, NBC. We had UPN, BET. You feel me?
Yeah,
but we still had some the WB and shit like that. But we still have some great shows and shit. It's just that, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way
that's just how it was. Yeah, that's just how the 90s was, man.
Singing in that bit. I ain't never did this before.
I ain't never did this before.
All day with it.
Man, so I feel like the rappers though back like in the 90s compared to like what we got now, like all the mumble rapping and stuff, like, and then we got, we have more lyrics.
Man, show your shirt.
Fix my shirt.
Oh yeah, NWA baby all day.
Fix my shirt.
I'm fixing my shirt all day, baby.
Look,
that's one of the greatest in the world.
You already know my opinion on old music to new music.
Young King and the Big, you know what I'm saying?
That's one of the greatest ever thought.
Let's go. Let's go.
It was just a different era,
boy. DJ Yella and MC, you dig?
Yeah, it was a different yellow. Somebody says a different yellow. It was a different era, man. It was lyricism first. It was skill. You know, you had to be good to shine. I mean, you had some bad apples.
Yeah, you did have some bad apples.
That sucks. But even they put up a fight.
Right.
You feel me? Like, but back then, man, you had to be dope. You had to have lyrics and shit like that. It was just a different vibe back then.
Yeah, I feel like everything is more like lyricless. Lyric more than so beat. I feel like people catch on to the beat more nowadays.
It was lyric over beat.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. Yeah, now it's like beat over lyric compared to like lyric over beat. Because if motherfucker got a good ass beat, they gonna listen to it where it's like believe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They can be saying that type of shit. The beat can be fire. They just
shit.
Yeah, it is beat, cuz. Yeah, they like, you know what I'm saying? They bobbing to it.
What they be saying, bro?
They be like,
but back then, but you're right, but back then, we made timeless music. Like, it still lasts. Like, we made music that for situations and different, events and shit like this. Like, this era is burn music. Like, they make it be hot for like a month or two, and then it burn off and disappear.
You do.
But back then, you put on a 90s joint at a wedding, man. You're all doom, 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 I need.
That baby hidden.
You rap it to your bride. Shorty, I'm there for you anytime.
That's
you
a question, bro, because I know you about to get married soon. Lows in the thoughts. So, like, what type of music you planning on playing for your wedding?
That's on the playlist right there.
You know what I'm saying? All 90s, baby.
That's it. That's all I'm going to rock.
You do the dance, we just get all in the face. Shorty, I'm here for you anytime you like, you got to do all this.
Pull on your roof.
I'm coming for my baby.
I'm coming for you, baby.
Anything for my baby. But we created that music that's going to last forever, man. It's like everything now is quick burn.
Quick burn,
it's hot.
man.
When you heard this song, 3 months later, you don't hear that bitch play yet. Who's the hottest thing like maybe a year or two ago?
The hottest thing maybe like a year.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah. The last time you heard a Lil Nas X song?
It's been a minute,
right?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Old Town Road, smashed it. Holiday, smashed it. I know this because my son listens to the shit all day in the car. And it was catchy songs and shit like that. He did the one with the video. He in prison ass naked dancing in the shower.
I ain't see that. I don't want to see that.
Him and Jack Harlow. The song
They
itself
both
was actually
naked?
no. Jack Harlow wasn't
I'm about to say
naked,
both.
which is crazy.
Hey, but Jack Harlow got some good music though.
No, Jack Harlow dope. What's crazy thing about it was Jack Harlow didn't get naked. He wasn't dancing with a man. They criticized him for that.
Oh, they wanted him to be naked?
So they wanted him to dance with him?
No, son,
They
get
like,
out of here.
oh no, he should be dancing with a man too. That's discrimination against gay.
What? No.
Boy,
Nah.
Y'all just toxic with
Okay,
this
so
shit.
now they're just trying to force the shit at that point.
That's you doing too much, man.
They doing too much.
Yeah, they doing too much.
He had a female guard. He was in the cell with a female guard doing his thing. Woo,
Yeah.
woo. And man, that's what they talked about. That's what they agreed to. Like, come on, man. Like,
Right. How you gonna get mad because this man
They
want
want
a
dance
female
naked
in
with
the
another
video? He don't want to be in your video as naked, jiggling his cheeks
Right.
to
Man,
make
what?
you happy.
Right,
And
all
now
on
y'all
camera
want bash
with it.
this man.
It was crazy.
Enough for this man to be exposed and then start becoming a meme and start being ripped on social media.
They said
That's
y'all
the-
want this man to embarrass himself.
That's the Twitter world we living in now.
No, that
Fuck
is
out
cancel
here.
culture, baby.
Yeah,
You already
but
know
the
that
whole
is.
thing about it is
Gonna
that
have Jack Harlow in that bitch. I ain't never did this before.
I mean, yeah.
They're literally. I wouldn't be surprised if you hit that line.
Man,
but
what?
it burned out quick. Like all they do is make burn out music. It burns out quick. It's hot.
It does burn out quick.
You go 2 years from now, you go to somebody's CD players, all brand new music.
Right, right.
And I still got Wu-Tang in my car. I still got Bone Thugs' first album, East 1999, Eternal. Like that's classic timeless music, man. The 90s are a timeless time.
Timeless time.
Never gonna go. It's gonna always find its way. It's gonna always intertwine into the fabric of our, timeline. Our
Especially
existence.
especially like the underground type music. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I remember I was tuned into this live stream on YouTube that played all that 90s underground music, man. That shit was vibes. Like Paul Dukes, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Paul Dukes.
Yeah,
Man, it was some real good vibes. Like, dudes were really rapping some good shit,
That's
man.
why we had to cover the 90s today.
Man.
Yeah, they let them know what it
You don't
was.
get no good stuff like that nowadays, boy. I'm telling you, man. Niggas talking about they went to the doctors and got rabies and shit.
No.
And with people be
Now
liking
you
that
got
type of music
people-
like that.
Now
with
you
the
got
lyrics.
people calling Ye on Breakfast Club talking about I'm tired of sticking my man in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Fuck
crazy
out
stuff
of
going on now. I feel like it's
But
only
you
going to
turned them out though.
Yeah, you turned them out. Now you stuck like that.
My son want his poo shoot to be that wild.
Nah, yeah. I ain't about to sit on the toilet and then shit just like falling out my ass.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's wild.
Right, that was
man,
perfect. Hey, that was perfect.
That's
So,
it.
yo, yeah, if I got anything left to say, I'm gonna say, man, dig into the 90s, people. The 90s is a great era. Watch some 90s movies, get some 90s video games, listen to some 90s music,
Man.
find some 90s snacks. That's the one thing I do
Right.
love about this era is that access to the internet. I can go on Amazon and find me some throwback 90s snacks.
Throwback 90s
Some
snacks.
Wonder Balls, the little chocolate ball that had the candy on the inside.
Yeah.
All kind of different things.
My favorite one.
Ooh.
My favorite one before we go, Gushers.
Gushers.
Gushers?
They
I
still
don't
popular.
know I don't know where they get this candy from, but nothing to never beat Gushers.
Get you
Right.
some
Pop you a
Gushers.
Gushers.
Them
Get
gushers,
you
bro,
some,
and squirt that stuff in your no homo, but it squirt that stuff in your mouth when you get into it, man. Hey, nah, I'm just trying to tell y'all.
It already happened, man. Like you already said it.
Man.
That
Oh
what
my
you-
God.
Remember?
Get you some fruit roll ups, some fruit by the
Yeah,
foot, all that
man.
Fruitopia. Because we don't have it here, but they have it in other states. Yeah, they have it in other states, man.
Man, off top.
Enjoy the 90s, man.
Oh,
I said enjoy
fuck,
the 90s.
man.
Shit, comment below though what y'all favorite '90s moments is. Y'all,
What y'all
go-
like?
You know what y'all like.
We here, baby. InEARthoughts Podcast, man. It's been another one.
That's a wrap,
Man,
man.
y'all know we
You
get
hear
with the
me?
laughs and stuff. So hey, man, y'all know we a vibe.
We
so.
out, man. We
We
vibe,
out.
y'all vibe. We vibe together, man.
Man, we out.
Baby.
Peace.